All right, and we've got an original petition and a suit affecting the parent-child relationship with an acknowledgement of paternity. We're having a hearing, is that correct, Mr. Regla?
Yes, Judge.
And do we have any stipulations?
Yes, we have a few, Judge, if I could read those in.
Let's read those into the record.
Yes, Judge. The parties have agreed to a standard possession order. The parties have agreed that Medicaid will continue to be in place, that the calculations for the father be based on minimum wage, so that his medical support to the state of Texas will be $57 a month, and that his child support obligation to the mother will be $217 per month. Both of these starting the first day of February. And there is no request for retroactive support at this time.
And the issues are?
To verify that managing conservatorship will be with the mother, the pickup and drop-off location, although they agreed on the standard possession order, they haven't agreed on pickup and drop-off, and non-disclosure, Judge. Oh, there was another stipulation, Your Honor. I forgot.
Right.
There is a stipulation that the father abstain from consuming any drugs or alcohol 12 hours prior to or during his times of visits with the child.
Right. So all right. So far, Mr. Cantuela, is that your are these your agreements?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right. Ms. Gonzalez, so far, are these your agreements?
Yes.
All right. Now, so the issues then will be whether it's joint or sole managing conservatorship, where the children are going to be picked up and dropped off, and whether there should be a non-disclosure. Am I clear on that? Mr. Regla?
Yes, Judge.
All right, let's proceed.
Thank you, Judge. I'll start with the mother. Ma'am, what is your full name, please?
Stephanie Alexis Gonzalez.
Okay, and how old is your daughter?
She's 6.
How long have you and the father been separated?
For a little over a year, since November 2020.
Okay, and has there been harassment or threats or abuse in the time since y'all have separated?
Yes, there has.
Okay, and that has been committed by Mr. Cantuaya against you, is that correct?
Yes.
When was the last time he was harassing or threatening?
Probably about a week ago.
What was he saying to you?
Pretty much stating, which also to me and to other mutual people that I know.
What was?
I'm sorry?
What was he saying to you that was threatening?
Well, I have recordings that he's gonna kill me. Just things like that.
What condition is he in when he makes these phone calls to you?
They're randomly out time of the day, but I want to say when he's under the influence.
When he's, you mean drinking, or what do you mean?
Drinking, yes.
Okay. Do you have concerns about his drinking problems?
I do.
Do you happen to know if he has any convictions related to drinking problems?
Just the DWI in the past, that's about it.
Did that happen while y'all were together?
We were separated at the time.
Okay. And how long ago was that? Do you remember?
2019, I believe.
And in fact, does he have, or was he allowed to drive your vehicle up until 3 weeks ago?
Well, the agreement for that vehicle was for him to use for work. I mean, personal. I was just helping get the vehicle out. So I mean, it's his insurance, his responsibility as far as that.
You helped him.
I have my own personal vehicle.
Okay. Any idea where that vehicle is today?
I don't.
Okay. And apart, when you mentioned that he's threatened your life and the life of other people, who are those other people?
I'm actually dating somebody, and he's making fake social media accounts to reach these people and threatening them as well when they have really no part in this situation. Um, Multiple fake accounts I'm blocking on a daily basis to harassment, and in the past, it's even on my business page because I run a cake business, and that's public, and it's taken to that extent as well.
Not at all.
So based on all these things, are you requesting that your phone number and address be kept confidential from Mr. Cantoya?
My phone number, yes.
Okay, and on
That's the reason why I had to change my phone number.
okay. And in fact, when did you change your phone number?
I changed my phone number, I want to say 2 weeks ago. I can give you that date. And
That's
I
fine. And-
actually have, go ahead.
And is that because of the threats against your life and threats against you and someone close to you that Cantoya made?
General threats, and just the harassment, the back-to-back phone calls.
I just
You know,
wanted
when
my,
it comes, yeah, I understand. But I'm
Objection,
thinking,
Judge, to any
what I'm thinking,
the statements by the father at this time.
Mr. Cantuala, you can't interrupt. You'll have an opportunity to ask questions, and then you'll have an opportunity to say something, okay? But
yes, sir.
while Mr. Gonzalez is testifying on the stand, you can't just interrupt, okay?
Okay, I'm sorry about that.
That's fine. Go ahead,
Mm.
Mr.
And ma'am, in regards to conservatorship, since y'all have separated, who has the child been living with primarily?
I'm sorry, since we've been separated.
Who does a child live with primarily?
Me.
Okay.
It
So,
lives with me.
okay, whenever any decisions come up about with doctors or dentists, educational decisions, anything like that, have you been making those decisions without the father's help up to this point?
Yes.
And is there any reason that should change going forward?
No.
Okay. And whenever he has seen her, seen your daughter, what location have y'all used for the pickup and drop off and exchange of the child?
Where I live right now in Channelview.
And
Which the last time was Thanksgiving.
okay, and that's your mother's address, is that correct?
Yes, that's correct.
What's your mother's name?
Veronica Castillo.
And going forward, is it your request of the court that you continue to use Veronica Castillo's residence, being that she's the maternal grandmother, for pickup and drop off of your daughter?
Yes.
And what is Veronica Castillo's address?
It is 15422 Pueblito Verde, Channelview, Texas 77530.
Okay, and you think that would be in the best interest of your child to use maternal grandmother as a residence, as the pickup and drop off location of your daughter, is that correct?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, Judge, I'll pass this witness now.
Now, Mr. Cantuaya, do you have any questions for Ms. Gonzalez?
I do not. I do
Okay,
not.
all right. Mr. Regla, call your next
Yes, Judge.
witness.
Now I'll call the father as a witness, Mr.
All
Cantoya.
right.
Thank you, Judge. Mr. Cantoya, if you could just say your full name for me one more time, please.
Jeremy Robert Cantuaya.
Okay, and as I understand it, you object to using Veronica Castillo's residence as pickup and drop off. Is that correct?
Yes, yes, sir.
Isn't it true that that's who y'all been using up until now?
That is true.
So why would you want to change that now?
No, I never. No, sir. No, sir. That's fine. That's fine. The address is fine.
Okay, and the mother's been making most of the decisions.
Okay, hold
far
on.
as-
Hold on. So that's agreed to. The exchange location is agreed to. Is that correct, Mr. Cantuaya?
Correct, sir. Correct.
All right, that's not an issue then. This
Okay.
all right.
Sounds good to me, Judge. Mr. Cantoya,
Yes.
regards to the powers and duties, as far as conservatorship goes, the mother's essentially been the managing conservator up until now. Isn't that correct?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That is correct. That is correct.
Okay, and are you fine with that going forward, or is there any reason to change that?
You know what? I'm sorry. Could you say that question again?
Sure. Managing conservator. So essentially, she's the one to decide whether a child lives within Harris and the counties that touch Harris County, educational decisions, doctors, dentists, psychologists.
Oh, yes. Yes. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So you're saying you're fine with her being the sole managing conservator?
Of course.
Judge, so it
All right.
appears that was agreed to now as well.
That's all right. That's not an issue either. So the only issue we have is non-disclosure.
It appears that way now, Judge.
All right.
And the only issue I had, I don't know, I'm sorry. The only issue I had was was being able to get in contact with her, the phone number.
Okay,
That was the only issue, yes, sir.
let's talk about that next then. What objection do you have to using talking parents or another application to communicate back and forth with the mother?
Basically, I'm totally illiterate to stuff like that, and about the harassment or whatnot. I know on her side, yes, at times I guess you could call it harassment, but I just wanted my kids. But now that we're in the court system and it's in paper, there's going to be none of that. It's all I wanted was a mutual co-parenting agreement. She has my number, I have her number. And if there's emergency or issue with my daughter, boom, we could get in contact just like that. And that was the only issue was, I just wanted her number for co-parenting reasons. I felt like, if I do the app, it's too complicated. I just at this point, like I said, now we're going to court. So I just feel like it would be right for both of us to have each other's number for the child, just as far as visitation or whatnot. Yes,
Judge,
sir. Yes, sir.
I pass the witness. I have nothing further I need from him.
Ms. Gonzalez, do you have any questions for Ms. Cantuala? Mr. Cantuala?
I don't. My only issue.
All right, hold
is
on. Mr. Regla, do you have any further witnesses?
None, Your Honor.
All right, Ms. Gonzalez, you wanted to say something?
Yes, I just I want to go ahead and use the Talking Parent app for communication.
Is that agreeable to you, Mr. Cantuala?
I would rather not, just because of the, I would rather not, no, sir.
All right. You have anything further you want to say?
No, sir. No, sir.
Okay. The court will approve all the stipulations and the non-disclosures granted. Anything further, Mr. Regla?
That's all I have, Judge.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. Maria, I guess you want